All right, are you guys ready to make an amazing drawing together? Get your paper and your markers out and let's get started. All right, how's it going, my beautiful art family? Today we're going to be making an amazing painting with simple shapes, ovals and squares. Let's start with our orange marker. We're just going to make an oval, so you just kind of curve out like that. You see that? Just move the marker fast and you get this beautiful oval. We're doing something a little bit different today. We're doing some different shapes. You just kind of color it in. You get it on there and color it in. Now this drawing won't take long. I'm sorry to say, you guys, we probably won't be together a long time this week, but just pay attention and follow along, because you're gonna have one beautiful painting made of simple shapes and colors. We're gonna just let's put another one. And you can put these anywhere on the paper you want. Yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. The weeks go by fast, don't they? Time just flies. That's one thing I always talk about on the channel, is just appreciating and cherishing those moments in our life where we have some time to be with our loved ones. It just goes by so fast. Look at those simple, beautiful ovals there. It's kind of like the lily pads. Now we're going to grab another color. So we used our orange first. This one here is kind of a, I don't know, it's called, I don't know if you guys can see that, coral reef. It's more of like a dark flesh tone or a pinkish. So we did about 4 orange ovals. We're gonna do maybe 4 of these, and then we'll move on to squares. So the whole drawing is made up of ovals and squares. Okay, so let's put another one on here. Just real simple. You can have them thin, or you can have them small or bigger, however you wanna do it. Maybe a better sized one down here. They're fun to draw because you don't know what it's going to come out like. You swirl your hand and it's done. Let's try another one over here. Make sure you guys can see okay. See how I do that real fast? It makes it fun. Let's put another one on up here. About maybe like right up here. There's a good size one. Look at that. Yeah, you guys, we're making these ovals and we're doing a beautiful painting today. So this painting is made of ovals and squares. And we're gonna put this together in the end on 9 pieces of paper, as we always do. You guys know, in every episode, we put together this giant painting on the floor. So I not only kind of show a drawing of how to do a drawing, teach a drawing, but I show if you do this, you can make gallery art, because at the end you'll have a painting. And that's what is so amazing and exciting about this channel, because it's not just a drawing tutorial that we do at the table, but we also make a giant painting, because I have 8 other drawings done off to the side that we're going to put together. Now we're going to move on to our squares. We've got our ovals done. 2 different colors ovals. You guys can pick your own. Feel free to pick out any color oval you want and any color background. I'm just using like these beautiful colors today here. And now you're going to want to start putting your little squares on there, and that's just 3 brush strokes. Let me make sure the camera's on here. We're going to do 3 brush strokes. So it'll be like this. 1, 2, 3. You're going to do a bunch of these squares all over to cover your background, okay? So just keep going and relax. Take a deep breath and enjoy this beautiful time of making art with Brent's Life Art. Get to do this once a week. And I really appreciate you guys being here. How about that? Getting to know a lot of you. Y'all have such kind, creative souls. I love y'all. I cherish our moments together. Look at this beautiful colors. Green and the orange in this flesh tone all complement each other. And then you'll see we're going to put a background on it when we're done here. So let's just keep putting these squares on here. I'll tell you guys a couple things. You know, we talk about mainly love and peace on this art channel, but sometimes we'll tell a funny story. Today I thought I got a couple stories in mind. How about injuries? I know. I don't know. I don't really like to think about getting injured. I know we've all had it happen, but I'm going to tell a couple of my weirdest injury stories while we finish this background. Okay, how about that? A couple injury stories of mine. Well, one thing you should never do is if you're like say there's an open door, say you have an open door that maybe goes into your bedroom. Well, don't stand there with your fingers in the door inside the door where the door would close. One time I was standing there and for some reason I had my hand inside where the door would close. And I mean on the back side of the door where the hinges are. So I don't know how my fingers fit in there, but I was holding back there, just I don't know why. And my wife grabbed the door and pulled it open further. Anyway, this finger right here is now about a 1/4 inch longer. It was one of the most painful moments of my life. She said I turned green. I couldn't move. It was so painful. My finger, even thinking about it really right now, it just still stings. But I need that finger for playing guitar, you know? Anyway, I got so excited, I think I just kind of slobbered on my drawing. Anyway, that's all right. A little watercolor effect. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you the next story of the next one. This is a freak accident that happened again. My wife injured me. So the first one, she squeezed this finger and made it longer. And my wife, Stephanie, she one day decided to bring in the newspaper, go get the mail. She was going to go out and get the mail. So we're making these beautiful squares. Just keep going as I tell this story, guys. She went out and got the mail and brought the mail in. And she handed it to me, thought, I'll just go get the mail, I'll hand it to him and let him look at it this time. What she usually looks at it. I don't really look at it as much, I just let her handle it, but we both do. Anyway, I looked at it, she handed it to me, and I grabbed it. It was like a little leaflet, like a little leaflet brochure. And when I grabbed it, it felt like a piece of glass went right through my hand and out the backside. It was one of the most painful feelings I've ever had. And guess what came crawling out of that? Something got me. A wasp. There was a wasp inside that brochure that had gotten into our mailbox, and it hid inside that brochure. And when my wife handed me that thing, it stung through my hand. I've been stung by a lot of bees. I'm kind of allergic to them. Had some reactions like swelling and stuff. I've been stung by everything from a bald-faced hornet to a yellow jacket to a honeybee. The honeybees are the worst to get stung by because they carry a poison like sac on them. And if you get stung by a honeybee and don't pull the stinger out, that's venom inside that thing, and you could go to the hospital from a honeybee sting. You'd think a honeybee, they're ones that make honey, would be the least of your worries, but they're the worst. Because if that stinger doesn't come out, you're in trouble. But I'll tell you what the most painful one is. I've been stung by every bee. The wasp sting from that day when my wife handed me that brochure was the worst. Anyway, I don't care for bees. I don't know about you guys either. So I got my fingers stretched and I got my palm of my hand stung. 2 weird injuries. Both, I blame my wife. I don't know. Well, I don't know if I've accidentally injured her. Oh, I did accidentally injure her. Another freak one. So she got me back. One time we both were up. You know, after you get up in the night, maybe you have to use the bathroom. For some reason, this night we both got up. And I didn't know she was in the bathroom, and it was pitch dark in the house. And so she's coming back from the bathroom, and I'm on my way in, and I didn't see her, and we ran head first into each other. And when I hit her nose. I think it gave her, she said it gave her a little bit of a bloody nose, so she got me back. But anyway, look at this, how quickly we're doing this today, you guys. We got our ovals on here, and we've got our squares done. And like I said, you guys pick out your own colors to do this. And we're gonna put this on 9 pieces, put this together on 9 pages here in a minute. So, well, I hope you guys are really enjoying this art channel. I'm really trying to put my heart into it. I haven't made a dime from YouTube. This is all just me just wanting to carry on, you know, it gives me something fun to do, and I just carry this inspiration and creativity into the next generation or anybody who wants to learn how to draw. So now we're going to put the background on. It's a lighter color of green. You're just going to want it, my favorite kind of background, you just do brush strokes. 1, 2, you just do, see that? Just simple, easy brush strokes. Look how this color brings this whole picture together, because it complements both This color complements both the orange and the flesh color. Yeah, I have a feeling this painting is going to look kind of cool on the floor. Let me grab another marker. It might have a little more ink in it. My markers are starting to run out of ink. I have to get another big 40 pack. If you guys want some markers, one of the best deals you can get is that Crayola Big 40. You get 40 different multicolored markers for like 15 bucks. I think that's where I've got it on sale before. You have to get it on sale when it's that, otherwise it's probably sometimes around 20. But the markers last forever and you get all kinds of colors. And a great thing about using markers, you guys, I think we talked about it before, is you don't have to mix colors. You've been throwing uppercut. Oh, what was it left? Oh, which, once you get good at mixing colors, I'll show you that on one of these days when we're gonna switch to painting. I've had a couple of people say, why don't you paint a little bit? So I think we're gonna do some painting soon. But for now, we're just doing marker drawings. I love to draw. I know you guys do too. So painting's just as easy. I'll show you guys how to paint without even using a paintbrush. You don't even have to. I'll show you. There's a trick to it. You guys, I know that doesn't sound right. Paint without painting with a paintbrush. That doesn't even make sense. Okay, I got did you see the wind pick up my drawing? I have my kitchen window open. That's where you guys are able to hear the rain in all these episodes we film. I always put a, you know what, I think that's a thing I should start doing traditionally, is always put a scene of rain. Sorry if I got off camera with the drawing. I get a little excited sometimes. I don't sometimes have my camera centered on the drawing, so it's sometimes kind of tough. But yeah, I'd like to I should just start putting scenes of rain in here, because you know what, I don't know, I know we all love the sunshine and stuff, but I think creative people really, really love the rain. And I'll tell you what, I do. I think if I had to pick I know this is crazy. Look at the wind is coming in the window, blowing this drawing around. I love it. The wind brings things to life. Gotta love the wind. Really, all life, everything has life flowing through it, and the wind just brings it to life, animates it. But anyway, yeah, I love the rain, so we'll put I might put a scene of rain in this thing, and you guys can look for some hidden scenes. Sometimes I'll put some hidden scenes in here, so. I always like to put my cat in the video. I gotta film some new scenes. There's a video game coming out, and I think everybody's hearing about it. It's called Starfield. Really excited to try to play Starfield. This big universe that you can explore. I think you can build your own house and have a ship, and I'm excited. Wish I could take my cat Leo in there in that game. I heard you can even have parents that gives you gifts in that game, and you can have people follow you, and it's gonna be a fun one. It'll be an amazing world to explore, like we do. We'll just explore art together all the time. All right, so we're almost done, you guys. I just want you to know I appreciate our time together, and I love you guys. I love you. Peace and love to all of you, my friends, and may kindness surround you all the days of your life. Be blessed. I pray you're blessed. This channel is all about positivity and hope and optimism. We live in a crazy world. We gotta lift each other up out of it. All right, guys, I really appreciate you being here with me and drawing along. Get your markers up. Make sure you try this at home. It's just simple shapes, squares and ovals. We're gonna put this together on the floor, and let's hope it looks cool. I'm hoping it's gonna look good. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. We'll put this together on a 9-page abstract masterpiece of a painting. Okay, everybody, here we are. We just finished this beautiful marker painting together at the table of our ovals and squares. You guys can choose your own colors and make this kind of painting at home. Let's see what this painting looks like on 9 pages of paper. Thanks for being here and drawing along with me. Let's check it out. Wow, came out better than I thought. Just using a few colors and shapes. That came out pretty, you guys. Well, like I said, you guys try your own colors at home and try to make something like this with your own shapes and colors. You never know what you're going to come up with. Well, thank you guys for being here. And as always, I hope this art inspires you and you feel creative. Get your art supplies out and draw yourself something beautiful today. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you on the next video.